welcome to Untitled Chapter, and today I'll be doing water sign readings for the week ahead, for the coming week. Alright, so this is for any placement of water if you have a new chart. Of course, I'll be doing a video, so I'll be doing Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'll mention when I'm doing what. Now, I'm using Radleigh Valentine's Fairy Tarot deck. I will also mention what is important for you to use your own intuition, and with that, let's get started. So, my gorgeous Cancers, gorgeous and fellow Cancers, I have one placement of Cancer in my chart. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides. And I got the Magician pointing towards the right. What? You are the... Yeah. This doesn't make sense. My sister is a Cancer. Yeah. She had, like, a lot of stuff happening. It was her birthday on Thursday. It was... Well, actually, yesterday. I'm filming this on Friday. Then we have the Ace of Spring. The Three of Winter. The Strength card. Balance, which would be Temperance in this deck. Sagittarian energy. Well, the Magician is the Aries energy. Leo, the Magician could be seen as Aries energy. Strength is seen as Leo and Taurus. Then there's Balance, which is Temperance. Then you have the Ace of Winter, which would be the Ace of Swords. Unity, which is the Hierophant, which would be Taurus. The Two of Summer. Justice, which would be Libra. The Dreamer, which would be the Fool. And the Nine of Spring, which would be the Nine of Wands. Let us begin, shall we? Okay, so my gorgeous Cancers, gorgeous and fellow Cancers. First card, pointing towards the right. Now, cards pointing towards the right, to me, there was like a fluff in the air, and I was like, get away. Right. So, the cards that come out pointing to the right, to me, mean that they're happening quickly, or they're happening in the future. How deep the future, I don't know, but if you continue doing what you've been doing up to this point, it's definitely going to happen, is all I have to say. And the Magician card says you can do anything. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. And you can do this quicker than you think. Yeah. Then you have the Ace of Spring, which is the Ace of Wands. And it talks of it's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. Yes, definitely. For my sister. Yes. Everything is getting in alignment with what she actually wanted, her desires. Now you have the Three of Winter, which is the Three of Swords, which talks of reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness that will heal with time. Now this might have happened in the past, and I'm not pointing towards the left, but I'm getting that, or you might have had something that you are, you know, saddened about, I don't think it's like so sad that it's crippling, right? But it's something that might have, you know, put a damper on your day. For example, me and my parents could not come to my sister's birthday yesterday because we were sick. And we decided not to spread that type of love, you know, and keep it contained. Now, the next card is the Strength card, which, like I said, is Leo/Taurus energy, which talks of the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. Yeah, just notice that you are wonderful in your capabilities, and I feel like if you have any doubts at this point, this will put them to rest. Then you have the Balance card, which is Temperance, which would be Sagittarius energy, which talks of take everyone's input into consideration, merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time. There's no need to rush. No need to rush whatsoever. You know? Take your time. No need to rush. Then you have the Ace of Winter. Now the Ace of Winter talks of don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately amazing new ideas that should be implemented. Now, I feel like there's something that is going to come out of some type of tempering with the balance card, which will seem kind of unorthodox to you, and if that is so, I feel like you shouldn't shy away from this change or this challenge. I think that you should utilize it and to the best of your abilities and jump in and do it. Then you have Unity, as I mentioned, the Hierophant card in this deck, which is Tauran energy, which talks of do the right thing for the right reasons, compare traditional versus new approaches, see which works for you, a spiritually minded community. So I feel like maybe this new group that is suggested that you that challenge that is successfully managed might actually be this new group that you're that you are being a part of, and so whatever the challenge is definitely manageable and definitely doable, and so just do it. Now the next card is the Two of Summer. Now the Two of Summer would be the Two of Cups, which talks of falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone. Forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. Yes. Awesome. I got a vision of someone who is skinny dipping in someone else's pool. Be mindful. I don't know if this is you or this is someone who's skinny dipping in your pool, but be mindful. So, Two of Summer. Now, the Two of skinny dipping in someone else's pool. I feel like there's a meaning behind this. So, do you like impeding on someone's trust as well as impeding on their privacy, using their stuff without asking, which are not necessarily good things in and of themselves. So that's why I'm saying be mindful. Right? Check yourself before you wreck yourself. I'm guessing that this is for people who are skinny dipping in other people's swimming pools. And for those who have swimming pools and don't want other people to skinny dip in them, I don't know, find a way to protect your pool, like put a fence around it or something. Now, the Two of Summer, okay, it says falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone. Forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. Well, it's interesting. My eyes are going to the Unity card, which talks of finding the group that you want to be a part of, which is a Hierophant in this deck, which would be uniting with the community that is more spiritually minded. And so if you feel like the current group of friends are not so kosher, are more like the type of using and abusing you, I think it's time that you find the right group of people, which is what the Two of Cups, Two of Summer is talking about. Falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone. Forgiveness and the resolution of problems. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. So either you find some new group of friends you'd rather spend your time with, or you work on healing the current one, you know, healing the current one that you have with this person. It's your decision. After that, you have the two of not the two. You have Justice card, which is Libra energy, which talks of take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end, fair and objective decision. So I feel like whatever your decision, something is going to happen that will solidify the decision that you must make in your mind, right? So if you were decided upon giving them a chance, I feel like they're going to do something that's going to make you rethink your decision. Or if you decided to not give them a chance, I feel like they will be doing something that will make you think twice about not giving them a chance. Giving them a chance or not giving them a chance. It's a balance, right? It's Libra, right? And whatever the outcome, whatever they show you, I'm laughing because this basically happened, but with a Sagittarius in my case, which is interesting because we have balance here. And that was interesting. Now, the next card is the Dreamer, which is a Fool card in this deck, which talks of embrace your uniqueness, embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, trust yourself. Now, this does not have to be in regards to relationship. This can be in regards to anything, any type of relationship. It could be a project, it could be a work orientation or whatever. But whatever this is just saying that whatever fell through for a specific reason, and that you will figure out the reasons when you look at the details carefully, or which was my case, when you listen to your intuition intently. Because my intuition is like, dump his ass. I'm like, okay. So I dumped his ass. Well, I gave him 3 other chances, and those 3 chances he failed. So I'm like, you know what? Shit happens. Now, the next card is the 9 of Spring. Now, the 9 of Spring talks of protect the fruits of your labor, prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead, environmental conservation. Now, if you're anything like me, because I do have Cancer in my chart, one placement, but what happened is that I can tell you now, the rest of my family does not understand my actions, and they should not understand your actions. They're your actions. You know best, right? Your connection to your higher source is what you should be listening to, right? Now, possibly because of the fact that you were so assertive in that you've worked hard on a project, worked so hard on creating something, on materializing something, that now you're closer to it, and people around you not being able to understand your process are trying to dissuade you from your project, and you're like, oh, hell to the no. You put your foot down, and like, I am sticking to my guns. Okay? And this would be you needing to prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. You are protecting the environment you have built around you so that you can manifest the future you want. Okay? So, that is the end of Cancer. Now I'm going to move on to Scorpio. Hello, and welcome to Titanium Palace Tarot, and today I will be doing a reading for Scorpio, okay? This is for any placement of Scorpio you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms, because I know that I was a cross-watcher for many of you myself, so I get you and I got you. And, but I might snitch, so be mindful. So, with that being said, I use Radleigh Valentine's Fairy Tarot deck. I will also mention when it's time for you to use your own intuition, and with that, let's get started. So, your first card, my fellow Scorpios, because I'm a Scorpio moon myself, this is the Queen of Winter. Okay? Your card is the Queen of Winter, followed by the Ace of Winter, the Stone of Winter, the Sun card, Ego, which would be the devil in this deck, Capricorn energy. Four of winter, King of autumn, Three of summer, Nine of spring, Five of winter, and the Eight of winter, as well as the Dreamer, and the Six of summer, and the Moon, and the Eight of spring, and the Six of winter. La la. Okay. Yeah. Let me just. Let me just make some room on my board. Okay. So, my gorgeous and fellow Scorpio. First card, the Queen of Winter. Okay, and the Queen of Winter is a strong, patient, self-sufficient, and funny individual. It says, let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career. Unmarried or divorced individuals. Yep. Now this is just saying, like, just cut the people that no longer serve you from your life, if you can, of course. Just focus on what you're doing, not necessarily your career, but something that really is important to you. And yes, at this point you should concentrate on what you're doing, is what it's saying. This might be just talking about you driving, or while you're occupied by doing something, just concentrate on that. Don't try to have your mind dispersed. Then you have the Ace of Winter. Now the Ace of Winter would be the Ace of Swords, which talks of don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It is important to communicate clearly and accurately, amazing new ideas that should be implemented. Yep. So if you're cutting out people and things that no longer serve you, there's actually a rearranging that needs to happen within your life, I feel. And that rearranging might at this moment feel like a big fat question mark with the Seven of Winter, which is the Seven of Swords, which talks of there is a better way, right? There is a better choice. Not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. Something is hidden from your comprehension at this point. So, what was I saying? So I feel like this will be like a treasure hunt where each step has something like a challenge that you need to overcome, and by overcoming all the challenges you will be able to find the glorious prize at the end. Okay? And so that is what I think so, but there is a better choice, and I feel like the better choice is going to come at the end of the treasure hunt. Alright, so just be patient and mindful. Then you have the Sun card, which is Leo energy, which talks of plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations, gratitude for the blessings of life. Yeah. So by taking the time to make a clear and concise decision, and clear and like a firm decision on what your next step is, you are definitely going to come out of this happily and more energized, the Sun card. Then you have the Ego card, which is the Devil card in this deck, Capricorn energy, which talks of an obsession. Okay? It talks of illusions, delusions, lust as well, but mainly it talks of the illusion of being trapped. Did you hear that, by the way? Placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. I felt like there was like this little very slight noise. I don't know if the camera picked it up, but found that interesting. So that might be of significance to someone, depending if you heard it or not, in any case. So this is just saying that you will be obsessed with this thing that makes you happy. Right? Then you have the Four of Winter, my gorgeous Scorpios. Now the Four of Winter talks of setting aside your concerns. For now, you can make a decision later. Solutions that come through meditation. The need for more sleep or a vacation. Aha! Yeah. So I guess, well, you will be completely what's the word, obsessed about this, and to make sure that you got everything under control, it's telling you to take some time to ponder things and to really go to the deep issues and see if your obsession is well placed. You know, because if you're obsessed over the wrong thing, it could be detrimental to your health. Okay. Now, the next card is the King of Autumn. Now, the King of Autumn would be the King of Pentacles, and it talks of compassion. It talks of an individual that is compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, and gifted. It says, be assertive when it... Okay, so as I was saying, the Tree of Summer, right, talks of news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births, friends you cherish. So, with this King of Autumn coming in, after you going within and figuring out what you need to do next in order to attract what you want, I feel like, and having figured out what it is you needed to attract this type of individual into your reality, you are definitely going to be able to celebrate the fact that you manifested this into your reality, right? Then, now, the next card is the Nine of Spring, and the Nine of Spring will be the Nine of Wands, which talks of protect the fruits of your labor, prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead, environmental conservation. And so this is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is talking about, like, well, the Nine of Wands is right before the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Wands is usually someone who's slugging 10 wands around, having too many burdens, and so this is like one wand short of being, like, overburdened, right? So I feel like this work, you might have found the right person to work for, and you might have celebrated, though the work will be more than you would have expected to, and so that is why the next card is the Five of Winter. And the Five of Winter, well, not that's why, but I feel like that's the story, because the next card in the spread is the Five of Winter. And the Five of Winter is the equivalent of the Five of Swords, which says at the bottom of the card, walk away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness, something that's not worth the effort. So maybe this king, this new job is not completely all that it's cracked up to be. Maybe someone was not completely forthright with all the details relevant to the job, is what I'm getting. And the next card is the Eight of Winter. Now, the Eight of Winter, being the Eight of Swords, talks of you have what it takes, if only you believe in yourself. Thinking that you're powerless when you're not, a lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. So I feel like maybe this person did not tell you all that was implied in this job, my gorgeous Scorpio, but at the end of the day, you're going to figure it out, and you're going to walk away from that which needs to be walked away from, and you are going to decide to put more effort on yourself, and believe in yourself, and work on your self-confidence so you can get what you want much easily. Then you have the Dreamer card, which is a full card in this deck, which could be seen as Aries, and it talks of embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, trust yourself. So when you close this last chapter with you not feeling confident, beginning by walking away from people that no longer are in your best interest, and you gaining some confidence in regards to the fact that you are capable of doing whatever it is that you are planning on doing. So when you begin yet again a new project, it is suggested that you begin it with a fool's perspective, like trusting that you can make this happen. Okay? Now the next card is the Six of Summer. And I feel like when you do begin a new adventure, completely devoid of all the preconceived notions of past experiences, I feel like it'll make you feel like you did when you were a child. Now, this card talks of children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering things differently in a better or worse light than how they actually occurred. Yes. Just being able to, I feel like once you begin this new adventure, you will be able to look at what is happening to you from a fresh new perspective, and that new perspective is going to allow you to come at this new difficulty with a whole new set of eyes, from a whole new perspective. And so what this Six of Summer is going to bring forth in your reality is something is going to come to light with the Moon card. Now this talks of intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. Something is going to come to light that was not illuminated prior, and I feel like it is only through that feeling like you're back in your childhood, or someone coming back from your childhood or from a past life, that is going to spark some things within your consciousness, you know. Then you have the Ace of Spring. Now the Ace of Spring talks of, it's the Ace of Wands actually, so it talks of it's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams, amazing career opportunities. So whatever that thing is that is going to be illuminated, it is definitely going to help you achieve something new in your life. Let it be work related or something that is going to allow you, like a hobby is what I'm getting, because the next card is the Six of Winter, and the Six of Winter talks of positive changes are on their way, a welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. So this new action is going to, so with the Moon card, which is Piscean energy, there will be something illuminated which will allow you to redirect your actions with a new action to be made with the Ace of Spring that will allow you to move from choppy waters to calmer waters with the Six of Swords, aka Six of Winter. So things are definitely moving in your favor, my Scorpios. That is amazing. And now this is the end of Scorpio readings, and now I'll move on to Pisces. Okay? Hello, and welcome to Titanium Plus Tarot, and today I will be doing a Pisces reading, right? So, yes, this is for any placement of Pisces you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross watcher, I welcome you with open arms, because heaven knows I was a cross watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I'm using a Radleigh Valentine Fairy Tarot deck, and I will be mentioning when it is important for you to use your own intuition. And with that, we got jumpers. And with that, let's get started. So, wait. I'm too excited. Okay. So, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Piscean friends, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Piscean friends, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, and got the King of Winter, King of Swords, followed by the Eight of Spring, Unity, which is a Hierophant card in this deck, Taurean energy, the Eight of Winter, Eight of Swords, Four of Autumn, Four of Pentacles, Prince of Spring, the Knight of Wands, Six of Summer, Six of Cups, Queen of Summer, Queen of Cups, Queen of Spring, Queen of Wands, the Wheel, which would be the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Autumn, Ten of Pentacles, High Priestess, same thing, Ace of Winter, Ace of Swords. So, my gorgeous Piscean friends, let's get started, shall we? Okay, with the King of Winter, who is a knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, and unemotional individual. It says, get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking, unemotional relationships. So if you have any suggestions, not any suggestions, but if you are looking for some guidance, we suggest that you go to a professional about it. You know, someone who is not emotionally attached to what you're doing. Yes. Then you have the Eight of Spring. Now the Eight of Spring would be the Eight of Wands, which talks of stress that comes from having many things happening at once. Successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. Things are moving. So I feel like when you go and see this professional about this advice, I feel like things are going to move very quickly. Yes. Then you have Unity. Now Unity, alright, is the Hierophant card in this deck, which is Taurean energy, which talks of do the right thing for the right reasons, compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you, a spiritually minded community. Yes. I feel like you might feel like a lot is happening, but it is definitely going to be in alignment with what you want to manifest at this point in time. Now the next card is the Eight of Winter, and the Eight of Winter would be the Eight of Swords, which talks of you have what it takes if only you believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Thinking that you're powerless when you're not, a lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. So I feel like at this point, at this placement, the only thing that is stopping you from achieving what you want to achieve is your self-doubt, to be quite honest with you. Then you have the Four of Autumn, which would be the Four of Pentacles, and it talks of manage your resources wisely. Manage your resources. Yeah, that is a tongue twister. Manage your resources wisely. Achieve a balance in how you spend and save money. Help out those who are less fortunate. I feel like a way to get out of not feeling powerless when you're not is to assist others in achieving their goals, which makes you seem more like, which makes you seem like you know more, like that you can do more, you are more of assistance than you would have thought. Now the next card is the Prince of Wands, Prince of Spring, which is the Prince of Wands. Excuse me. Okay, so Prince of Spring. Now, Prince of Spring would be the Knight of Wands, which could mean player energy, so be mindful, right? This could be you, or this could be someone else. But like the player energy is only one aspect of the Knight of Wands. Okay. It could just mean a charming, self-confident, passionate, and restless individual whose motto or who lives by immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship. This is what they're aiming towards. This is what they're working towards. This is what they are concentrated on, right? So maybe this for some reason I'm getting this. Maybe this Prince of Spring, if this is a player, alright, maybe they have the attention span of a rodent. Not necessarily, I don't know what the attention span of a rodent is, but I'm getting the attention span of the dog from Up. Squirrel! You know? Not very long, not a very long duration of an attention span. Could also be talking about a child whose attention span is very short, right? Now the next card is the Six of Summer, and that's probably why I mentioned children, because this card talks of children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they actually occurred. So maybe something this player did or this individual did that you experienced from a different perspective, that now you are seeing from a whole new lens, which is allowing you to, how should I phrase this? Which is allowing you to see a whole new aspect of what you went through, right? And that whole new aspect is allowing you to become the Queen of Summer. And the Queen of Summer would be the Queen of Cups, which talks of a loving, comforting, emotional, and intuitive individual. It says, listen to your heart. Intuitive insights you can trust. Taking care of others. Perhaps too much. Yep. Taking care of others. Perhaps too much. Yep. Yeah. And then after that, you have the Queen of Spring. Now, the Queen of Spring is a brilliant, loyal, talented, and friendly individual. This card says, believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home life. The idea that came to my mind is that you might be taking on characteristics of both these queens, which means that you are not only very emotionally intelligent, but you are on point with managing all those different roles that you have to juggle with, right? Now the next card is the Wheel, which would be the equivalent of the Wheel of Fortune in this deck, which talks of delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car, or travel. Things are definitely moving in your favor, which is awesome. Following that card, you have the Nine of Autumn, which is the Nine of Pentacles, which says reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. So this Queen of Spring, this Queen of Spring who might have a lot on her plate, whatever she is doing, it's definitely allowing her to reach her goals, her monetary goals, her personal goals, and also I feel for some reason the idea that the Nine of Autumn is the singles card, Nine of Pentacles. She is completely content with who she is, with what she has accomplished up to this point, and she needs for nothing, my gorgeous Piscean friends. Yep. Then you have the High Priestess, which is Piscean energy. So you are coming up in your own reading. That's awesome, right? It says, trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. So, I mean, as much as your pocket is clanging, is very full of money, you are able to sustain yourself, you're happy, you're content, you are on point. Also, your intuition is on point as well, with the High Priestess here. Okay, and I feel like your intuition is going to let you in on something, and you're going to be like, I don't know, right, with the Ace of Winter, which talks of, don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately, amazing new ideas that should be implemented. So, I feel like your intuition is going to tell you about a challenge that you can successfully manage, where you're going to be like, girl, or and for making ideas. Well, this is a challenge that you can manage. But I feel like at the first time your intuition puts this idea in your mind, you're like, please don't make me waste my time with this yet, right? But it's all a matter of understanding that you are ready to take this challenge and make it your biatch, make it your servant, right? So, my gorgeous and fellow Piscean friend, well, not fellow, I don't have Pisces in my chart, but my gorgeous Pisces, this is all that I have for you guys this week. And with that, this marks the end of the water sign readings. And with that being said, I wish you all my water signs a wonderful following week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.